Well, hello. Am I in the right spot? Are you in the right spot? Well, I can tell you we're not on Come On Mountain today. We're not on the valley. We're not on the landing. We are in Florida. And I got something different for you today. Today we are checking out the Puckipuppy Bulldog bike. We're going to be unboxing and putting this thing together today. So come on along. Let's get this thing opened up. First thing I can tell you is this box. They did a very good job boxing this product up. They didn't skip any steps in the preparation of this packaging. Well, we're gonna get in here. It's packaged very well. We got a couple of extra boxes. Looks like we have some accessories as well. Another box of accessories. We'll be taking a look at those after we get this thing put together and go on a test ride. This bike does have big old fat tires. We'll have to lay this thing over and get this thing out of here. Again, packaged very well. Try to cut these loose without damaging anything. Here's one of the fenders here. Looks like the front tire. Look at that big old fat tire. Be able to go across all kind of sand and bumps and dirt. Check out that seat. Now that's a nice seat. That's already an upgraded seat. Looks like you don't have to go and purchase you a new seat. This thing looks like it's going to be a very comfortable ride. This bike is in the long range class of bikes. It does have two 48 volt, 15 amp hour batteries. Say this bike has a range of 130 miles. 130 miles. That is insane. Look at this nice back rack. Even has a nice brake light on it. This bike also has full suspension. It has front shock suspension and it has a rear mono shock for your rear suspension. It has front and back hydraulic brakes. We'll need to save those. Got a couple of bolts there. Hopefully it came with some tools to put this thing together with. Here's our rear fender. Good thing about these fenders is they're plastic, so you won't have to worry about them rusting at all. Set that down right there. One of the accessories that came with is a handy dandy bike pump. Comes with a 7-speed Shimano shifter. It has a 750 watt hub, peaks at 1350 watts. So far, I'm very impressed with this build. Very nice build quality. It feels sturdy in your hands. Let's keep on getting this thing put together. Has a little nut here that I dropped. Hopefully I can figure out where that goes to. One of these boxes are bound to have a set of instructions in it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this front wheel mounted on here so we can get it stationary where we can stand it up. Just like a normal bike, it has these little keepers to keep the washer and nut in a certain position. The handlebar positioning is way off. I'm going to need to find this pack of tools so I can see about adjusting this. Let's see what's in this box. A drink holder. Comes with a bike lock. The way if you're over in any place where you feel like you need to lock your bike up, have a bike lock for you. Let's check this other box. Let's see what's in this one. It might have our other pedals and stuff. It has a whole pack labeled with all the bolts, rear cross pan heads, screw washer socket head, and it also has a set of tools that come with it, a set of Allen wrenches. It comes with a handy dandy instruction manual. Also has the charger for your batteries. Wow, look at that. It comes with 2 boxed in wrenches. I'm guessing one for the wheels and one for something else. It doesn't come with just one charger. It comes with 2 chargers. Since it's a dual battery, you can charge both batteries at the same time. Look at that. That's amazing. Go ahead and get these pedals put on here. And they do say left for the left one, right for the right one, so you can't really mess it up. And remember, your left pedal is a reverse thread. 15mm wrench provided for the pedals. 15mm again for the wheel. We'll go about putting these handlebars on next. This bike also has a 400-pound weight capacity. A little bit warm and overcast here in Florida today. We are supposed to get some cooler weather in a couple of days though. Real nice feature is that they added all the tools that you need to assemble this bike and maintenance this bike. So that's a plus. It looks like in this accessory pack they added a cover in here. So that way you can keep all the dirt and dust off your bike when you're not using it. Alright, so now we need to install the screen. It just installs right over top of the handlebar mount. Different Allen wrench. The Allen wrench for the handlebars was a 4mm. It looks like for the screen it's a 3mm. And they offer multiple different colors. You can get a bluish gray color, all black, or the one that I picked, the camouflage. Hopefully we're going to be able to do some hunting and fishing with this bike this year. And make sure when you're going to tighten these up, just snug them up until you get all the points of contact and all the bolts in there, and then we can tighten it all at once. So it does also have an adjustment on these rods right here to be able to help center that fender up. So once we get it tight, we'll go through and adjust those to center that fender up. It's a 4mm again for this rear fender. Alright, here's our rear fender. See about this rear bike rack. And all these bolts for all these accessories are already mounted in the frame, which is amazing. Makes it really easy to put together. They also have washers with them too, so when you're removing the bolt, make sure you don't drop the washer. You have 4 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, that correlate with 4 holes and bolts on the frame. And again here I'm going to just start all 4 of these so I'll make sure I can get it lined up properly. There we go, all 4 of them started. Start tightening them down. Again, it's the number 4 Allen wrench with these bolts as well. And they did in the package send multiple zip ties, so you can zip tie all this up as well. On this cable there's arrows showing you exactly how it goes together. Countless uses for this. If you're an in-town commuter, you can use it for running groceries back and forth from your house to the store. Put on anything. If you're going to school with it, you can load up any kind of book bags or anything you need to carry to school. Or if you're out in the woods hunting, you can pack some corn on there to go put in the honey hole. Or you could pack some overnight gear if you're trying to go for an overnight camp trip. Alright, so let's find this kickstand. I know it's got one. I'm actually going to bring my daughter over here to hold this bike while I look for this kickstand. Over there, right there. Turn around a second. It's heavy. Hello. There it is. That's what we're looking for. Thank you very much. It came with a little loose pack that was connected to the frame that has the 2 bolts. And it looks like it even has some blue Loctite on there. Sorry for the plane noise up above. Looks like it's got some blue Loctite on there to help this kickstand stay on and not fall off. And it comes with 2 lock washers as well. I do like a rear kickstand better than a mid kickstand. It seems like it holds a bike better. And there we go. Kickstand works great. I believe this bike comes in at 95 pounds with both batteries in it. It does have a front headlight. And there we go. Looks like it does come with a set of keys. Looks like there's 4 keys. Looks like there's 2 extras. So you can put 2 of them up in case you have a problem and lose 2 of them while you're out riding. I believe the keys unlock the battery. And it does have a different key for each battery. 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery, 2 of them. All right, well, I'm gonna get all this cleaned up and I'll bring y'all back. All right, welcome back, drifters. We are gonna take this bike on a little test ride. We're actually up in Georgia now instead of Florida. So we're gonna see how it does on these clay roads, and we have some hills, so come along. All right, now we're gonna try to climb this hill. I know you can't tell it's much of a hill, but it is a hill, and we're gonna try to climb this hill and see how fast we can go on pedal assist number 5. You can see we're there on 5. You can see our battery is at 6 right there. We're in speed number 7. Here we go. Cruising. 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright, that wasn't too bad going uphill, pedal assist 5, 20 miles an hour. It wasn't even really working. Now we're at the hard road. We're going to take a ride down the hard road. We have some hills that way as well. And let's just put some miles on this thing. We're at 2.4 already, so let's just see how far we can go. A lot of people do pedal assist and try to get the most range. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to try to see what the battery does with throttle only, pedaling if I have to, going up all these hills to get a real world view of how the battery will last. Come along, let's ride. A little bit overcast today. Look at all those buzzards. All right, throttle only. 26 miles an hour. going downhill a little bit. Sorry it was a little bumpy. I don't have my phone stabilizer. It's probably a little bit windy as well. Alright, well, we're going to cruise some and I'll bring y'all back. Alright, we've been riding for a little while now. We've gone 8.9 miles. We're still at 6 on the battery. Haven't even touched the battery yet. I seen it go down to 5 when I was climbing a hill, but as soon as I got done climbing the hill, it went right back up. So let's go to climb this hill right here. I know it doesn't look too big, but it is a pretty big hill. This is throttle only. Pretty land out here, northern Georgia. A little bit overcast, a little bit chilly today. Beautiful day for riding. Throttle only, going downhill. Alright, I'm gonna keep on cruising. We're at 10.3 miles. I'll put some more on here and I'll bring y'all back. All right, let's do a little back road ride. Whoa, a little bit wet right there. Take some bumps like a champ. No problems at all. I know it might look a little bumpy, but it actually is really smooth. This Puckipuppy Bulldog is performing better than I can ever expected. What a soft ride with the dual suspension. It's got front and rear disc brakes, 750 watt hub, peaks to 1350 watts. Very cushy seat. I'm not feeling any fatigue on the seat. It runs two 48 volt 15 amp hour batteries. It has very nice ergonomic grips. Look, I can't even talk. Hydraulic front and rear disc brakes, a selector. It even has headlight, and here it's a horn. Shimano 7-speed shifter. It has 120. Very pleased with the Puckipuppy Bulldog. Let's try a little off-road action. So nice and peaceful back here. I'm going to find me a piece of rubber or something to put underneath the bar, in between the bar and the back fender. It rattles pretty bad. That is one of my only complaints that I have with this bike. Alright, well, I think we're coming to the end of the road up here, so I'm probably going to have to turn around and go back the other way. Alright, so we have gone 25-ish miles. We've dropped down from level 6 to level 4 on our battery. That is throttle only. That is going through and changing the limit on the speed from 20 to 61. And up here in these woods in North Georgia, there's a lot of hills, so that's not flat ground. So this is a real world review on it. Bunch of up and down hills and muddy clay roads. So I feel like that was very, very good for dual battery e-bike. I don't think you're going to find that in any other e-bike in its class on the market. Surpassed all my expectations. This thing handled all of the hills and all of the bumps and all the off-road. Tremendous. Nice ergonomic seat, makes it for a nice comfy ride. One of my only complaints is here at the fender on the bottom of it. It rattles. This is in between this bar right here and the plastic on the fender up underneath here, so I'm gonna have to find some kind of rubber or something to put there, because that thing is driving me crazy. That and the weight of the bike. The bike is a little bit heavy, but I'm a fairly big guy, 6 foot, 230 pounds, so it suits me very well. Very pleased with this product. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, go on over to Drifting Dreamers 5 and Dreaming with Drifters and give them guys a subscribe, and also hit the like button and hit that notification bell. And remember, if you can dream it, you can drift it. See ya.